This video is going to go through the proper names of the Dyson cleaning heads. Dyson calls these tools. You might call them heads or accessories, but it's the thing that plugs into your Dyson V11 or V7 or DC59 or whatever you have. And they're pretty much the same from vacuum to vacuum and generation to generation, except for the main cleaning head. So if you have an older model, you might have to do some research, but let's get right into it. This is the high torque cleaning head. This is the primary cleaning head that you would get on a Dyson V11 or V10 and some other models. And it's a powered head, which means it has a plugged in connection, which you see right here, which will use a motor to spin this and give it extra cleaning power instead of this spinning based purely on friction. So primarily nowadays, you're looking at the high torque cleaning head. There's also a high torque XL cleaning head, which would have come with a higher end Dyson V11, like the outsized, say. They all have dynamic sensing in the bottom where it could sense how dirty your floor is and then modulate the suction based on that. But primarily you're looking at the high torque cleaning head. Next up, we have this tool. This is called the mini motorized cleaning head or the mini motorized head. And this is a smaller version of that high torque cleaning head, except it's an older design. It's been around for a long time. It's quite small. It is powered. You can see right here, which means this will spin based on a motor. And this would be used for cleaning off, say, stairs or something where you require the friction of these bristles spinning, but you have less size. So that's the mini motorized head. Next, we have this one. This is one of the more confusing tools, and it took me a long time before I learned the proper name of this one. This is called the combination tool. It has a brush here. It has a button here that can push in, and now it has a fixed nozzle. So it's actually a combination of two tools. The nozzle, which is used for sucking up things like Cheerios or Legos or something like that, where you want to have a wide aperture, and it could be extended with a soft brush, making it the combination tool. Next, we have this one, everyone's favorite. This is called the Crevice Tool. And this is a non-motorized, non-brush head. So it's a nozzle type head used for sticking into a crevice. So that would be like used for cleaning out the inside of a couch or a car seat or, under the seat of a car, something like that, where you need to stick it in and suck out a bunch of dust. This is a very confusing one, and one that you might not have seen before. This is called the mattress tool. This is a nozzle type tool. There's no brushes here, no motor. Has a little bit of kind of fuzz removal here, which is like a Velcro type. It's not as rough as Velcro, but it's similar to a Velcro, and it's used for scraping. So this one is used for cleaning off a mattress. You could use it on sheets and stuff like that, but really it's better on a mattress, where you need to apply pressure and kind of get it to push into a soft material to suck up stuff on there. It would also work on a couch or the inside of a couch, stuff like that. This is called the mattress tool. This right here is called the extension hose. As you might have guessed, it gets a standard Dyson head on the male side, and it has a standard Dyson head on the female side. It's non-powered, so you can't transfer power on something like the mini motorized tool, but you can pull it out, and now you could extend the reach of a tool. This is useful for getting in an area that you can't get in a vacuum, especially something larger like the V11. So a popular combination of this would be you get your extension hose and you put your crevice tool on it. Now you could reach this tool inside to a car seat or inside a somewhere where it'd be hard to get an entire vacuum. So that is the extension hose. Now you have this one. This is a particularly perplexing one for me because it looks a lot like some of the other cleaning tools that Dyson has. This one is actually called the stubborn dirt brush. And you'll know it's the stubborn dirt brush, which is very small, no motor, and has very stiff bristles here. So you could use it to sort of scrape and suck. And this would be used for like dried on mud or something that required some friction to pull stuff off of, but not a motorized bristle. And then it has I would say a good size or a larger aperture to pull up, you know, pieces of bark or something a little bit larger, like a clump of dust that wouldn't work as well with a head like this, which is really made for day-to-day household grime and dirt and dust. So if you need to bristle or brush and pick up, you have your stubborn dirt brush. This one is usually and often confused with something called the mini soft dusting brush, which they look exactly the same or almost exactly the same. The difference is this one has very stiff bristles, where the mini soft dusting brush has very soft bristles. Also, this tool, you'll see that the cleaning head is perpendicular to the wand itself, whereas with the mini soft dusting brush, this piece is actually turned 90 degrees, so it's in line like this. And the nozzle would come up at this angle as opposed to this angle. And the mini soft dusting brush, which I don't have with me right now, would be used for cleaning off a desk or a keyboard or something where you want to just lightly go over things with a brush. But where these strong bristles would, you know, move the keyboard off your desk or damage something. The last tool is this one. This is very confusing to some people. This one is called the up top adapter. So it's also an adapter or an extension hose. So it is meant to be used with another part. And what it does is you plug in your non-powered head like this. And now you have an area, you have a design where you can change the basically the shape of where the vacuum reaches. So think about the vacuum plugs in here. Now you can go up and over something. So they'd be used for cleaning somewhere where that's high up or where you don't want a straight angle like this. You want to go up and clean over your, some people I've seen them use this for on top of a refrigerator, say, where you know what you want to clean. It's pretty simple, but it's hard to get at because your vacuum, you don't want to hold it over your head. You put the vacuum here, you plug it in here, and now you can put it down and clean at a vertical angle like that. It's for going up and over. It's also very popular for cleaning drapes and blinds and things like that, where you want to reach up and clean something that's higher than you are and you can't get your vacuum up there. So that is the up-topped adapter. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it. We have the up-top adapter, combination tool, crevice tool, extension hose. This one I always forget is the stubborn dirt brush, mini motorized tool, and then in this case, the high torque cleaning head. You may have the torque drive head or the torque head or the high torque XL. There's a bunch of different ones, but lately the one to get is the high torque cleaning head. So that is all the Dyson accessories, aka tools, that you have been curious about.